What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the WARFRAME video. So today we got information on the closed beta for WARFRAME Mobile. Yeah, forgot about that. They're still working on WARFRAME Mobile, and I'm going to be going over the dev post today, telling you how you can get access to WARFRAME Mobile, or at least try to get access to WARFRAME Mobile, and what this kind of means for us as, normal WARFRAME players going forward. Before we get into it, make sure you check out the live stream channel. We will be live later tonight with a new Destiny 2 season. I haven't seen anything about it, so it's going to be a blind playthrough. And also, let's just get some gameplay of the screen. There will be upcoming build videos on lots of frames and weapons, so if you enjoy these videos, make sure you're subbed to the channel. Alright, let's start it off with the WARFRAME iOS closed beta announcement and FAQ. Now, you might hear that and say, iOS, isn't that only iPhone? Right now, it looks like it's just iPhone, and I don't know if it will be on Android in the future, but right now, let's take a look at what we have right here. Alright, so it's from one of the DE members, and they're saying, "Greetings, Tenno. The team developing WARFRAME Mobile has reached a new milestone, and the time has come to have you join us in a closed beta for iOS devices. This post aims to inform you about how to join the closed beta, what you can expect from this version of WARFRAME, what devices and operating systems requirements exist, and any other questions you may have. While we invite you to ask questions in this thread, we also have a special dedicated iOS closed beta subforum to house questions, conversations, bug reports, and more." I'm not sure if clicking on this will actually bring me to it. Yeah, it looks like unless you get access to this special forums, you can't really do anything here, it seems like. So, keep that in mind, that if you are trying to go to there, that you might not have access to it. Oh, the subforum will open shortly after the first invites are sent out, in hours and days following. Okay, so it might. If you don't have an invite yet, you won't be able to access it. So it seems like it's not meant to be running yet. Okay, so let's go over these FAQs right here. This will be important to get some information about what's going on with actual WARFRAME going forward. Because remember, we have crossplay now, pretty much. We're missing a couple features for crossplay. Like, we don't have cross-platform clans, we don't have cross-platform trading, we don't have cross-platform friends list, a couple other things like that. But, as far as playing with other platforms, we can play with other platforms, no problem. Or maybe not no problem. There's been some problems for sure. There's been chat bugs. There's been, host migration bugs and all that. But crossplay is basically out. Now we're going to cross-save. I think that cross-save will be released after the WARFRAME mobile version's out. Because think about it. If they want all the platforms to be, synchronized to a degree, and you want having cross-save, you can play on every platform you want to bring your account to, they want to have WARFRAME Mobile out too for that. So that's my current theory, is that once WARFRAME Mobile is fully released, then we'll get cross-save. I'm also still waiting on those features that we just talked about, though. Cross-platform trading, cross-platform clans, friend list, etc. They need to give us some updates on that too. All right, but continuing on here. How do you take part in this WARFRAME iOS closed beta? Starting on December 6th, basically today, Tenno can complete the registration form here. So there's a registration. I'm going to post the registration form link in the description of this video if you want to apply. Access to the closed beta will be limited, and we may revoke your access from accounts who have been inactive for an extended period of time or have not partaken in the beta at all. This will allow us to let more players in who are eager to test out the mobile version and their compatible iOS devices. Please note that registration does not guarantee that you will gain access to the beta. I'd also like to let you know that it makes it sound like they're going to delete your account or whatever if you don't play. The account you're using on this closed beta, whatever, you will not be playing on your old account. You will be playing on a new account just for the beta, okay? So if that sounds like a huge waste of time to you, like it sounds like a huge waste of time to me, don't even bother trying to help them test this. You're basically just doing this out of the kindness of your heart. Maybe if you are really lucky, they could give you like a icon on your profile saying mobile beta tester or something. But yeah, that's not in this FAQ right here. But yeah, you will not be using your actual account for this. You will be making a new account for this. So if regrinding the early game on a mobile phone sounds like your idea of a Saturday night, then maybe this is for you. But either way, we're just providing the information here. All right, moving on to the next one. Just keep on. Please note that registering does not guarantee you'll gain access to the beta. So, like, for example, if I applied for this, I would not get in because they never let me into anything in this game as far as betas are concerned. So keep that in mind. You likely will not get in here. They usually have 500 players for their public test clusters. That's like their limit, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know what number they're gonna have here. They're not divulging that to us. So yeah. Moving on. Sorry about that cough. How will I know if I have successfully registered and gained access to the closed beta? When you submit the form, you are selected to join the beta. You will receive an email via Apple's Test Flight program. You will find a link to download Test Flight via the Apple Store, open Test Flight on your compatible iOS device, and download the WARFRAME beta. Email invites will be sent out after Tuesday, December 6th. Get a load of this. How long will it take to install? They're basically saying expect WARFRAME Mobile to take multiple hours to install. Yeah. The download update phase will not progress if the app is backgrounded or the device is in sleep. So it is pretty rough. I'm just going to read this verbatim here so you can get the full picture. But while install time may vary based on your Wi-Fi, the initial install may take multiple hours to complete. Please make sure you keep the app open and running in the background or in the foreground during the download phase. The download updates install phase will not progress if the app is in the background or the device is in sleep mode. So you basically have to have your mobile phone or your iPad or whatever, like awake for like multiple hours downloading this thing. Plugging in your device to confirm a stable power supply is suggested. Transitioning from Wi-Fi to cellular data while the game is installed may reset your download progress. So basically it has to be like a very protected little, basically like treat it like a little egg. Like it's treat it very, very carefully. Don't let it crack. Don't let anything change. Just leave it in its natural habitat and keep it nice and safe. And you'll download WARFRAME Mobile for your fresh account. That won't carry progress over. Just remember that. More information we found there. What email address will invite the test link? If you've registered to participate in the iOS closed beta and you selected to join, you will be sending the link via email to the email address you provided within your WARFRAME account. Make sure to check your spam folder. If the WARFRAME account you are registering with is used on a console like PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, you can confirm what email address you have associated with your account in the WARFRAME forums profile settings. What Apple devices are supported? So here's the list right here. Basically, if this is in order of like recency, the oldest phone you can use is an iPhone XS. I don't even know what kind of phone. I have a really old iPhone, so I can't even do this. The newest one on here is iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yeah, if you guys are buying those like $800 phones, hopefully you haven't bought all these. You only bought a couple of those. And then iPad hardware to 2019 or later is recommended. So there's your iPads. The oldest one's the iPad Mini, 5th generation. The newest one's the iPad 10th generation. They have no idea how long the iOS beta will be going for. Will your progress be deleted once the iOS beta is concluded? Yes, your progress will be deleted. But keep in mind, they're saying if you don't play the beta enough, they'll delete your account. So you don't get any progress carried over. They're going to delete your account if you don't play enough. And also, you have to the download thing sounds super annoying. So I don't know. It's a lot of it's like, what do I get out of this besides helping you out? But yeah. Can you use an external controller to play the iOS closed beta? Yeah, you definitely should have a controller for this because playing with touchpad sounds terrible. All right. Will the WARFRAME iOS closed beta have any monetization features? No, all monetization features are turned off, so we won't be able to see if they're changing platinum prices around and all that. Will all WARFRAME features be available in this closed beta? No, definitely not. You'll be able to experience some early quests like Vor's Prize and Once Awake, and starting planets like Earth, Venus, and Mercury. And you can explore the plains of Eidolon, but that's basically it. So you aren't going to be wanting to play it too much anyway, because you can only do the first couple quests and explore like 3 planets that you've already explored for years. Unless you're a new player, of course. There's also not going to be any voice chat, cross-platform, limited to iOS during the... Okay, so maybe it's not going to be just iOS in the future. It would be kind of weird if it was just iOS. Apparently iOS is easy to develop for, but it will be more than iOS in the future, hopefully. You can experience performance issues on your device. You should definitely play on Wi-Fi if you don't want to eat up your data. That's what they're saying right here. And then there's going to be a special feedback form as we talked about earlier. If you've been invited to take part in this test, you have to sign an NDA. There's no NDA for this. Feel free to describe your experience with other players and use a subform to talk about that stuff. The EULA, of course, will apply to this. So if you are buying plat, there's no plat, so I don't even know why they even put that on there. But yeah, if you're cheating on at the mobile beta test, you probably got bigger problems than just your Warframe account. How is my personal data being processed during this? It's the same thing as their privacy policies. Okay. And are there any countries restrictions that participate? Some countries are not on here because of the, they'll eventually be, the beta version is not going to be in some countries. So if your country's on that list, that sucks because there's certain restrictions they have to follow by to get these apps out in certain countries. So that's why they're not doing that right now. So that's going to be your initial information and how to get access to the iOS closed beta test for Warframe Mobile. Like I said, you're basically just helping DE out by doing this. There seems to be no actual benefit of us doing this. It's also kind of it's like, okay, so I have to have this thing sitting around downloading for multiple hours. If I don't play enough, you're going to delete my account. The progress doesn't carry over. It's not even my account in the first place. It's a new account. It just doesn't sound like it's worth. I would probably spend 1 hour helping them test this. I would not do this for more than an hour or two, honestly. And I've been in this survival mission in the gameplay for over an hour. So that shows how much I care about the Warframe mobile beta. But I just wanted to let you guys know about the news and all that stuff. Overall, cool, I suppose. There is a huge amount of players that are just gamers in general that only play on mobile. Really, they got stuff to do. They don't want to play on the superior, hardware. They can't play on the superior hardware because they only got a phone. Blah blah blah, whatever it is. So that could potentially increase the amount of people whose eyes are on Warframe, which DE would appreciate for the future, especially if they're making Soulframe as a new game. But yeah, I think overall pretty good stuff for Warframe getting that test out. I'm very I guess proud of them, or I'm impressed and happy for them that they got crossplay out before the end of the year. Anyone that was saying that they were a liar for saying crossplay wasn't fully out, we were apparently we jumped the gun. We were saying that in October, dude. We were saying that in November. December is here, and crossplay is here. For the most part. Cross save is not here, but that's what we're talking about. I think cross save will be after this mobile stuff. And then, I'm guessing around Deviri maybe? That's a complete speculation answer. Around Deviri maybe we'll get cross save. And the cross save is when the big rush of players will come back because, they're not a prisoner on PlayStation, not a prisoner on Xbox. They want to play on PC. They want to play on whatever platform. They feel like a prisoner on Switch. That's when a bunch of people will be coming back. So this is a step in that direction of getting all the players back that quit because they're stuck on the platforms, and this game has not had cross-play and cross-save in who knows how many years, the entire time, right? So, either way, guys, hope you found this video interesting, helpful, and all that. I will link the application button thing in the description if you want to check that out. And then I will be live there tonight with that new Destiny season, so come stop by the live stream channel if you want to check that out as well. New videos every day. Take it easy, and peace.